Are you tired of being a solo player in Ark and having your base destroyed in the first day? This video will show you 5 hidden PvP solo bases to help you survive the early game. Let's get into it. Spot number 1 here, we are on the south side of the map, just up from South Zone 2 and 3, up the river here at the edge of the swamp. We're actually at the beaver dams here at this little inlet, so you do have to be careful of that. But going down here onto this cliff edge, here in the jungle, we have a little 1x2 hidden here against the cliff. All these bushes and trees here, getting plenty of tree cover from flyers up above. And in this little hut, we've got everything we really need just to get started. Again, this is just early game PvP play. We just need a smithy, a forge, and some more pestles. Do a bed in there. And this spot being up on this cliff edge here, we're just far enough up from the beach that we're not going to get anybody just wandering by. And those coordinates are 76.9, 44.2. And we have enough tree cover up above that no one's really going to see us flying around. Just so long as you keep a low profile from people getting those beaver dam spawns. Alright, going on to base spot number 2. We are right nearby there, just a bit further up the river, a bit closer to the swamp. And this spot is also on a cliff edge. Going down here. And not only is it on a cliff edge, but it's kind of on an edge that leads to nowhere. So no one really should be coming this way. Once again, we have a little 1x2 tucked in here, up against the stone wall here, and tree cover above. It's not perfect tree cover, but with it being a low traffic area, the odds of someone flying by and seeing you are pretty low, and no one should be walking by here. Once again, everything we need just to get started. The coordinates here are 76.9, 56.7. Another really good early game spot to keep you hidden and get yourself established so you can keep progressing to mid-game level. Okay, going on to location number 3 here. We are now on the west side of the map. This is West Zone 2 and 3 spawns where you'd be at. At the top of this hill here is what we're looking at, and there is no meadow up here, so you shouldn't be getting any kind of traffic for that reason. Once again, on the edge of a cliff, and we have these bushes here that are the majority of our cover, and so this really isn't my favorite of these spots, but it's okay. It's pretty decent. There's enough tree cover to keep you covered, and again, we're really relying on there being low traffic here, not many people flying by because there's nothing to get here. Once again, everything we need in this little 1x2 hut, and you're on the edge of this cliff. Our coordinates are 54.6, 14.4 on the west side of the map here. And from the beach, we're actually 2, almost 3 really, cliff edges up from the beach, so you really shouldn't get anyone just wandering up here and stumbling their way onto your base, which is what we're aiming for here. And on to location number 4, we are now on the northeast side of the map, right across from Cardinal Island, actually, right on the beach here. And this spot definitely is a little bit riskier, just being right on the beach. There's going to be lots of new players wandering right by here. But I do love the convenience of the spot. We're actually going to go to the base of this cliff edge here. And this spot is actually tucked up into a tiny little crevice here. And what I've done is I've come up here, and you can walk up this, and I've just simply built a little 1x1 actually. Forge, more and pestle, and my smithy is actually up above me here. I did have to place my campfire and the bed on the outside of the base. Just make sure you don't light that campfire unless it's really bright out, so you don't illuminate your spots. Once again, the spot is just really convenient to get to, as you can just walk up straight up this direction here. Again, not a perfect spot. Coordinates are 22.8, 88.7, but it's a good way just to keep yourself alive for the first few days while you progress as a solo PvP player. And finally, base spot number 5 here. This spot is definitely my favorite, maybe a bit of an underdog of these spots. We're on the south side of the map here, just up from South Zone 2, which I think is one of the best early game spawn points to be sure. Just up the river here, and once again, we're on a cliff edge, going down into the trees. Plenty of tree cover here. No one's going to see you flying by. And this time, we're actually on the edge of a cliff edge. Up in this tree here, on this little lip of the cliff, I've got a little 1x1 build. I know it's tiny, but once again, just the bare minimum you need just to get started and survive a little while. Smithy, forge, more and pestle. I have a bed on top of the little hut here. And this spot's kind of cool. Being up on this cliff edge, you're really not going to get anyone walking by you here. And yes, you can't walk up this, so you're going to have to either access it by a PT or a grappling hook, or just walk up to the second cliff right here, and then just hop on down to your base. So it really does work out great here. The coordinates are 77.3, 58.5. Again, no one's going to see you flying from up above. And that's it. Those are 5 hidden solo PvP base spots. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.